Why hello everybody, welcome to another video, and today is gonna be fun, because today we are revisiting an absolute beast of a shotgun, the Tigris Prime. There are three versions of the Tigris in the game. There is Prime, the one we're talking about today, then there is the regular OG Tigris, which has less multi-shot and does less damage per shot, but it sports a much better status chance, and then there's also the Syndicate variant, the Sancti Tigris. This one has less multi-shot, does less damage, has a worse crit multiplier, but it sports a better crit chance and once again better status per projectile. The Prime has an absolutely delightful description, an artifact of exquisite beauty, a weapon of deadly purpose. It requires mastery rank 13, it does primarily slash damage with a 10% crit chance, a 2x crit multiplier and an 11.2% status chance, and on top of that it has a base multi-shot of 8, it sports a 2-round magazine and it uses a duplex trigger mechanism, meaning it fires the first shot when you press the fire button and the second one when you release it, allowing you to do a very quick double tap. Oh man, the memories. Well, let's get rolling. Let's finally give the baby an adapter. We're gonna go with Merciless, but this is one of the shotguns where Shotgun Vendetta would be nice. Like very, very nice. Let's get Galvanized Hell for some multi-shot and Galvanized Savvy for status chance and condition overload. Well, looks like the thunderstorm is thunderstorming, so let's hope this doesn't become a problem. I do like the idea of Seeking Fury, because we get the punch through and the reload speed, so let's put that on. And I also kind of want to run Prime Point Blank, just for big damage, because we're definitely not going crit. I mean, we would have to get another source of crit. Nah, let's just not, let's not. I think we might take a page out of the Exergis book and actually run Primed Ammo Stock. Because, yeah, we get 4 rounds. So we can do 2 double taps back to back before reloading. Yeah, I guess we just go with Vital because I would like more I don't necessarily need the Vital, right? Let's get Frigid Blast as well. We could just get Vital from Harold, but like this helps with the status chance, though that is a lot of Vital. So I guess we're gonna have to put in a slash mod so that we're not mostly proccing Vital. That's not good. Let's get a D under Savvy. And I guess the last mod is just gonna be Sweeping Serration for more slash, so that we boost that over Vital, so we're mostly proccing that. That sounds good. Let's put Shredder in for now. Now that I'm looking at it, Prime Point Blank is just not a good idea, because we're stacking 3 of the same multiplier. I'm fairly sure Savvy is not multiplicative, so we're gonna switch this out for probably a faction mod. I don't know if we necessarily want more range from acceleration. Narrow Barrel could actually be nice. There we go, let's get some butchers in there, and I kind of trust the Tigris to do a maxed out steel path right off the bat. Alrighty. Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected. Yeah, we're getting a tremendous amount of Vital. We're still getting a decent amount of slash though. So, yeah, that's still pretty good. That's still pretty good. I like it. Good stuff. Sometimes it's not so amazing, sometimes we only get like 1 or 2 slash procs, but even then, like, the Tigris doesn't have damage. Oh my god, that was fast. Yeah, the Tigris does enough, like, look at this. Yeah, that's pretty good. I wonder if running one of them unranked would be worthwhile, because we lose a bit of status, but it also drops the Vital to almost half. This also then allows us to run Sweeping Serration without additional Forma. Yeah, this might be worth it if you have a pet that helps you with Vital. Yep. This is good. We don't get maxed Vital almost ever, but as I've said, if you have a pet, like I have Harold with me all the time, that helps you with Vital, this is the way to go. Alright then, let's get a blessing. Really? 11 minutes, damn. What's the spread like? Very tight. What about the double tap though? Yeah, that's considerably worse, so maybe we could use a bit of extra accuracy. Right, on hit and while aiming, so we need to remember that. Show me. Ooh, that makes a big difference. That makes a big difference. Oh yeah. Okay, so we are running Narrow Barrel for sure. Okay, let's switch this into a V. We're gonna need one more Forma. I really don't know what to say in these clips, so... Hi, how was your weekend? Good? I think a second dash is fine. I don't think I'm gonna be remodding this anytime soon. And this then lets us run Narrow Barrel, there we go. Also, if you don't like Narrow Barrel and you want Galvanized Acceleration, it fits as well. Fantastic. The ramp up is not as good as it was with Prime Point. Bloody hell. The ramp up is not as good as it was with Prime Point Blank now that we have the faction mod, but since we have 4 rounds in the mag so we can do 2 double taps, it's not a big deal at all. I don't remember which Tigris it was anymore, but I think it was the Sancti one. When it first came out, everyone was building it for like big damage, like upfront damage. And then, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was Baus Phoenix who released a video on the Tigris. I think it was the Sancti. And he built it for Slash with Radiation and Vital. And that video was so heavily disliked because everyone was like, what is this? Has this man lost his mind? Like, what is he doing? Putting damage over time on a shotgun? That's nonsense. And then within a week, everyone was running it because it was so good. May have been Brozime actually, but I think it was, I have a feeling it was Baus Phoenix. Hey, konnichiwa, acolyte. Kore wa watashi no boomstick desu. Ho ho ho. Get some. This is what I like about the Tigris. You can build it for damage. You can build it for damage over time, and it still packs an absolutely massive punch. So it doesn't feel bad. It still kicks like a mule on steroids. Love it. So good. So good. I want to do a Corpus test as well. It doesn't have a lot of AoE, which nowadays is not the best thing in the world, but still, this thing is so much fun. It usually takes a few shots to take down Eximus, like here we have the Arctic. Yeah, the Overguard plus the shields, not great, but everything else, tremendous. What about a Bursa? Bloody hell. DE, can you please switch this into like the vision scrambling thing that you put on some acolytes? This is so bad. The flashbangs, my god. It's not as crazy as it used to be, but it's still very good and very fun. So here's the final build for the Tigris Prime. We have Galvanized Health for multi-shot, Seeking Fury for reload speed and punch through, Sweeping Suration to boost our slash, and then primed ammo stock so we get 4 rounds in the magazine so we can do 2 double taps before reloading. We're also running Frigid Blast and Toxic Barrage, which I left unranked, but if you don't have a pet that helps you with Vital, rank it up, it just helps with the damage distribution a little bit. And we top it off with a faction mod for faction damage, and Galvanized Avi for status chance and condition overload. In the Exiles, we have Narrow Barrel, which helps quite a bit with the accuracy when you do a double tap and you're aiming down sights. And for the Arcane, we have Primary Merciless, though one thing you could do is actually run Shotgun Vendetta. If you're gonna do that though, I would recommend you take out either Cleansed Grenier or Primed Ammo Stock and replace it with Primed Point Blank so you have a reliable source of base damage. I don't know if I would necessarily want to rely on the damage you get from Galvanized Savvy alone. This used to be one of the best shotguns, if not guns, in the entire game. People are worried that it's gonna overshadow every single weapon that's gonna come out. And while it's not that anymore, it's still strong enough to make it work even in Steel Path. So if you like it, you can absolutely run this. I absolutely love the Tigris Prime because it's one of the few weapons where I can run a damage over time build that's focused mostly on slash that still feels good because this thing packs a hell of a punch. I also want to mention very quickly the Tigris specific mod Combat Reload. If 5 bullets are headshots, increase reload speed by 120% for 3 seconds. If they ever change this into an Exilus mod, run it. But as it is, no. And that's pretty much it, so I thank you very much for watching, as always guys, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. I would also like to extend a special thank you to all the channel members. Thank you very much guys, I really appreciate your support, it means a lot to me, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.